Hey YouTube, it's your main gal Ritz, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a fern called a cotton candy fern. It's new for me. I have never had one before, so I'm excited as well to show it to you and to take you through like just care, cleaning, watering, instructions for it. So this is the cotton candy fern. It's got its name because of the tininess of its leaves and the fact that it really does look almost spun like us, like spun sugar. It is new to me, like I said, and so I got it off a trade that I did. So these guys are like all ferns. They prefer warmer climates, more humid spaces. They like to be watered a fair amount. This guy specifically will probably need a little more light only because he's so light. So if I compare him from a coloring standpoint, he is close to my lemon button fern and to my rabbit's foot fern. As you can see, he's a bright neon green versus here my kangaroo paw fern. If you can see the brightness and the difference between the two, the kangaroo paw fern can take a lot less light than most ferns. These guys do need a good amount of bright light. So this guy sits right here. I'm not sure why my Mekans came over, but here we go. This guy so far has not had too many problems, but I will show you. Let's move in here for a second. All right, so I will show you the problem that I've been having with him, which is that if they touch any space that if they're held with their backs to something, like if I push this to the back here and leave it like that, it'll turn brown very quickly. So that's something that you need to keep in mind. They do need some airflow. As you can see, I pushed it against the window originally, and so I think airflow is important for these guys. It's needed for the fronds to grow well. I'm still sort of slowly separating him because he recently came to me and he was packed really well, so I can't complain, but he was sort of they had squished all the leaves together and so that the leaves didn't get damaged, and they wrapped him up. So he's sort of slowly opening out. I'm just being gentle with it as I open him up. Here you can see like some of the leaves are still entangled, so just being gentle with it. Right, so getting back to watering needs. So this guy doesn't need as much water as some ferns. Like a maidenhair fern needs tons and tons of water to do well. This guy, I would water him every alternate day, and depending on how humid your apartment is, maybe a week, 3 times a week would probably be the minimum that you would water him. Also, he has in terms of care, like you need a regular but well aerated potting soil, and I'm trying to figure out if I can get focus to show you that you do need some sort of aeration, like bark or material that will give the soil a good amount of aeration so that the roots can breathe. Please make sure all your pots have drainage. Every plant needs drainage, and so I'm just trying to stick the soil in well. And so I actually have to clean this guy up a little bit now that he's in my hands, and I can see where, so like this entire frond seems to be like I just need to get a scissor and cut like some of this stuff off. And this is only because he's just arrived, so I don't know what condition they had him in the store or in the apartment that he was living in. So I just need to clean him up, just like all these little brown pieces, so those won't come back. They're just gone. And frankly, removing them is probably better for the plant, because if you don't do that, bacteria forms, fungus forms, and that tends to kill the plant more than just leaving them there. They don't turn crispy, they don't turn crunchy, they don't turn into fertilizer or anything like that. With ferns and any indoor plants, I would say you have to be a little more careful just about making sure that they're clean, making sure that they're making sure that there is no bacteria or fungus room to grow in the plant itself. So let me know if you have more questions. Pests. Well, ferns tend to get damaged more by temperature than by anything else. So I would say from a pest perspective, it's you who's the pest really. Just be careful with them from a watering and lighting perspective, and I think you should be good with this guy. He seems pretty hardy compared to the traditional ferns. Yeah, and so I'm going to do a bit of cleaning for him, and that'll be it. So thanks for joining me, and I'm going to try and do a few videos, as many as I can in the week, just with the plants that I have, and to answer any of your plant questions. If you have anything specific about ferns or any other kinds of plants that you have for your apartment, please let me know. All apartments are not the same. All the environments that we live in are not the same. Some people have drier apartments, warmer apartments, cooler apartments, and there's plants for everyone. So if you love plants, I'm sure we can find something that would match with you and what you need. Speak soon, take care, and love to all your plants.